Hello everyone, what is up and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a review of the iBook G4. I got this iBook a few months ago. I got it off an offer and it's a perfectly working iBook, but the hard drive has been replaced with an SSD. That is the only modification. Other than that, it's a perfectly working iBook G4. I've been using it for quite some time to do some scripting works and to just not really, of course I can't really daily drive it and use it for everything because none of the websites are working. And yeah, we'll take a deeper look into that, but for now I've been trying to use as much as I can, and here we go, my review on it. So without further ado, let's get started into the video. So here's the iBook. This is the iBook G4. This iBook just came in one color, which is white, and yeah, this is the white color. Now let's take a look at the ports on this iBook G4. So the ports are only on the left side. So here's this port was mainly used for calls. This is the Ethernet, and followed by the Firewire, followed by two USBs, followed by one mini VGA and one headphone jack. And if you turn over to the other side, here is the power outlet. This is the CD-ROM drive. And if we turn to the back, here is the battery. Now we are done taking a look at the ports. Let's take a look at the technical specifications of this computer. So here we go. The iBook is plugged in. The battery is charging orange light at the side. Now let's turn it on. There we go. We hear the boot chime and it should turn on. The Apple logo has shown up. Now we just gotta wait for it to boot up. The iBook has turned on. As usual, the computer clock is wrong, which we all know, so we're just gonna click OK for that. And now let's take a look at the technical specifications. This iBook has the 1.33 GHz PowerPC G4 processor with 1 GB of DDR RAM. And the storage of this computer is, of course, this isn't the original storage that it came with. This is a, let's say it's a 30 GB SSD, but I'm not really sure about what the original storages came in for this computer. So let's just close out of that. Even though this is a 20 GB SSD, the original storages that this came in were the 30, 40 and 60 GB hard drive. So those were the original storages, but now this has been replaced with an SSD. I really want to try out Geekbench. I really want to see the scores of Geekbench, but as you can see here, Geekbench can't be opened because it is not supported. I really tried downloading the oldest version of Geekbench that I can find, and that is still not working for this computer. And as for the screen is a 12.1 inch diagonal TFT XGA display. Now let's play some videos and see how this screen is. This is the quality of the display. This was actually a 4K video which I compressed into a HD format because 4K doesn't play here. You can see a lot of noise in the videos and it's very blurry. You see some static noises, but of course this video was perfectly working on my other MacBook. And this is not just for this video, but for any other video that I download, this is the result. It will be playing for a while and you will have all these static noises. But when I change this file, exact same file to the another computer, it works perfectly. Here we have an NCS, so let's play it and listen to how loud the speakers of this computer is. The volume is at max. Now let me just play this music. That is the speaker quality on the iBook G4. It's actually a pretty impressive speaker for just a two small little speakers here. It's actually a pretty impressive amount of volume considering the age and the size of the speakers. But of course, if you compare it to newer speakers, this will definitely not match up. But I guess for the size of the speakers, it's actually pretty good. This iBook has a 4400 mAh lithium-ion removable battery. So here we go. This is the battery. It's a 12-inch iBook rechargeable battery. So this battery is removable. At the same time, this battery has indicators at the back to show the estimated amount of battery left. So that is one of the really interesting features about this iBook. And some of the other interesting factors about this iBook is the charger. As you can see, the charger shows yellow light here, so that means it's fully charged. And it's showing fully charged because the battery has been removed. As you can see here, no battery is available because I have removed the battery. But once the battery is plugged in, it will turn into orange or amber, which will indicate that the battery is charging. As you can see here, there isn't a battery, so it's charging. You might say that even newer MacBooks have those indicators, just like the newer MacBooks which have MagSafe, they have the indicators at the top to show whether it's charged or not. Yep, that is true. But if you compare a ring of light compared to just a tiny little dot, I think a ring will definitely be more obvious. So I really love that feature because within a glance you can just take a look at it. Even if you're in a bright room or even you're in a bright environment, I guess the light is pretty obvious. Even though it might not be standing out, at least you can see the light. I'm not saying that newer MagSafe should turn into a round pin or something like that, but that is not what I mean. But at least they can have a bar of light or some status bar, or maybe even a battery percentage on the charger itself. So as for me, I've been using this IBook G4. Of course, I can't use that as a daily driver like I said before, but I've been using it to type out scripts and just a lot of things. It's actually pretty compact to be used because I've been typing out scripts to just try out the keyboard. Once I'm done with scripting, I'll transfer it to a thumb drive and it goes back into my main computer because the screen is just too small for me to use it as a prompter. I'm not really sure, is it just my iBook? Because on my iBook, the screen has a black shade at the bottom when it turns on, but I've used it to type out entire scripts, just like the Samsung Galaxy S7 review was typed out on this, and just a few other videos. The keyboard is actually pretty good, but the problem is just the size. The size is just too small to be used, and especially when you're typing fast, such a small keyboard is actually a little difficult. Maybe if I use it for quite some time, maybe I might get used to it because the keyboards on newer MacBooks are definitely larger and wider. Typing has been a little more difficult because on our newer Magic keyboards, we just type slowly and it comes out, but on these, you just have to press the keys really hard. Other than that, I guess this iBook is fine to be used as a collection. For me, I got it for about $150 to $200, I guess, which was a really good deal, but I really hope that this iBook actually came with its original hard drive, which would have made it a lot more vintage compared to the newer SSD which the seller changed. I asked the reason and the seller said it was due to a failure in the hard drive. So the original hard drive failed and it was replaced. I really wanted to do a lot with this computer, but I really can't because I tried downloading games. I really tried downloading different apps to try out. I tried downloading Chrome or Firefox, but none of it was working. That makes this computer not usable at all. I mean, yeah, the components are working, but you can just use it as a vintage collectible computer, not really as a just even watch YouTube videos. The other MacBooks like the 2009 MacBook or the iMac review that I did, those were all working computers. And the 2009 iMac, I'm still using it till now to watch YouTube videos and to just use it as a daily computer to do some works. Those really works, but this software is just pretty much very old to be used, and this computer is actually just mainly for collections. If you're planning on getting this, do remember that this is only a collection material and you can't really use it. Just once in a while turn it on, just have this vintage nostalgic feel, and that's pretty much it with that computer. You can probably get it now and then keep it in the future and just sell it for a higher price maybe, because vintage devices are really getting quite a good amount of money considered their age, especially the iPhone 2G. So that's been it for this review of the iBook G4. If you have any comments, as usual, leave it in the comments below. If you feel that there is any improvements that I need to make, leave them in the comments below. I would love to read them and improve on the videos, because videos are meant for you guys to watch. And do remember to click the like button and do remember to subscribe to this channel. With that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch all of you in the next one. Bye bye.